Hello everyone, it's Jopiku for another Shortventure review. This is I Want to See the Sun Again. According to the readme, this is by LSS. Winter has now lasted for over a year, and it keeps getting colder. I should start up the generator downstairs. Okay. So right off the bat, this looks really good. This art's incredible. Kind of as expected from LSS, one of my favorite makers. These generators look like saves. That's better. Today is colder than ever. I should check up on my neighbors. Okay, I have a heat gauge. Can't spend too long out in the cold. Oh dear, oh dear. Nicholas, you old fool. Oh, kid, thank the Lord. My husband was left out into the night while I was sleeping. If you could bring him back, I'd be eternally grateful. You would freeze to death going after him barehanded. Here, take this old axe and lighter. They should help you stay warm. You may also chop down the tree in front of our house for some timber. Stay safe. Awesome. I really love the atmosphere so far. You know, it's kind of like dark and gloomy. Kind of different from a lot of the games we've seen so far. And of course, we can cut down trees. I saw a bit of this was posted in the previews channel, so I'd seen that gimmick already. But it's really cool. You know, classic kind of Minecraft vibes. Okay. Okay. So press down to light fire. Oh, I didn't save the cutscene. I can skip that, thankfully. Press down. So it's sort of a resource management game of like trying to decide where I should spend my wood to make fires. That's fun. Okay, so it looks like I can go up here to get this tree. I don't want to make that jump back, though. So this is just a loser pit? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I can't get back and save. I have to just keep going after I get the tree. Ooh, we got a soundtrack coming in. This is really good. I like the vibe so far. Pheasant meat cooked over the fire could help me recover some energy. Oh, okay, so I look like I have an energy bar of some sort that's like it controls how many actions I can take. Okay. I was able to save there. That should help me get to the next screen before having to spend my fire. Now I want to be able to get this pheasant. So it looks like we've got like a full-on survival game here with resource management between the energy, the wood, and all that. Comes the game trying to like get the resources we need to survive and spend them in the correct places. I feel like I don't want to put this here. I want to try to get up on the ledge. So that'd make it a lot easier to get back with the pheasant meat. So I do have to land to place the fire. I can't start it in midair or anything. There we go. Important to remember that that's not a save. So we have to do that again in a second because I'll die. Of course, I just realized I could easily get to that next save, and there's no need to try to kill that pheasant right away. I don't think I stood my fire long enough. I didn't get my full heat bar back. There we go. If we just wait a second, we have plenty of time. Okay, now with a save, I feel a lot better about trying to get this pheasant. Alright. So I should go back to the fire to get that. Okay, so that... Okay, cooking on the fire automatically kind of eats it, but it also looks like I went above my initial energy of 15, so it doesn't seem like I have a cap, which means I don't have to worry about saving the meat. Oh, okay, that tree was attacking me. Luckily there's a heat source right there, so I don't have to do this particularly quickly. Oh, so I can't build a fire on the ice. That's a really fun way to kind of balance this out. Oh, and alright, I'm gonna go dying. I wonder if I built this close enough to a wall, if I'd be able to use it through the wall. The visual aura goes through the wall. I'm not sure if the heat effect would. It wouldn't really make sense, but in a video game, anything is possible, you know? I also didn't notice there was a tree right there. Glad I noticed it now, though. If I'd missed that, it could prove disastrous later on. But I don't really have time to get it and come back. Okay. Okay, so I gotta do 2 swings and make it back if I time it really well. Alright, so there's a free piece of wood. I've kind of wiggled out of there. It's a tough one to get, so hopefully it's not like mandatory. I don't know how the resource management's going to be in this, if it's like going to be necessary to get every little thing, or if you have some leniency. Because that tree seems like, you know, you could miss it. Of course, maybe it's just... Oh, I saw my heat go up there. Yep, you totally can get the fires through the walls. Okay. That opens up a lot of possibilities for us. Oh no. Ugh. Dang needle. It certainly seems like a bit difficult so far compared to, you know, some of the other games we've got, which I'm, you know, happy to see. Shortventure isn't always about being easy. Oh, the saves are certainly kind of long. like several things you need to do to get all the resources and place the fires in the right spot. There we go. Let's get that. Get the save and then go back for the pheasant now that we have some safety. These are surprisingly difficult to hit. Alright, so that's some meat. It looks like I have a few different paths I can go on here. Let's go try to get this tree first off. Although actually, it doesn't look like I can get back up to the save. Although, the warmth from the save does reach down here, okay. So I think getting this tree is still worthwhile. It would save me, you know, I can get some distance into the next screen before having to place a fire, so it's a bit of extra wood that I wouldn't have had if I don't get this tree. So one thing I've noticed, swinging your axe doesn't consume energy on its own. It only consumes energy if you actually do something with it, which is nice. Doesn't means you don't have to worry about like extraneous swing management or anything. It's probably good enough space for that. There's a pheasant up there I can't quite get to from here. If I find a way to get back, I could, though. Okay. Did get our save, though. I'm glad about that. So it looks like if I kill this tree, I can then go back for the pheasant. So one thing I did notice when I was in the settings for this game, adjusting volume and such, there's a soft lock prevention mode, which is on by default. So hopefully I'm not able to get soft locked because of that. Although it does seem like there's potential for soft locks if you turn that off. So maybe kind of like an advanced mode if you kind of know what you're doing. But kind of seems to imply that with it turned on like this, I don't really have to worry about my resource management. Like I'll always have enough. I'll never be able to like run out, which is good. I think that's probably the best decision for a fan game. Although I can sort of see it being interesting playing with potential soft locks where you do have to manage it. So how does this work? Oh, you know what? The one that was above the save melted when I turned the save on, so it's just a matter of that. But now, see, I can't have it be melting the platform, so let's cast over here. And that also is going to provide a heat source I can access from that bottom tunnel there when I get to the next screen. Also stock up on heat here. Yeah, so far this game is really cool. I love this mechanic. It's interesting to see a survival style game in, you know, a fan game, which is typically not about that kind of thing at all. Dang. As this game continues, I'm going to be interested to see what further things are developed with this mechanic. So far, we just got introduced to the ice blocks, which kind of force you to use a fire in certain places. So no more kind of hoarding them and only using them when you like absolutely need them. You kind of have to spend them. Yeah, I like certainly the puzzly aspect mixed with the needle. Woo. And honestly, so far, it's kind of masterfully designed in that I feel like I'm always just an inch away from a save, about to run out of heat, and it's like always perfect timing, which is pretty impressive given the length of these saves. So I gotta compliment the design for that. It's annoying with the pheasant running around and the tree at the same time. I'm not sure what to focus on. And that leads me to try to get both, and I just die. So let's try to get this pheasant. There we go. Now I can come back, save that, restock my heat. Okay, yeah, I did notice there, it doesn't look like it was actually able to save there because there was a fight in progress. So I guess this tree counts as like an enemy, and I can't save as long as I've started attacking these pine trees. So I just kind of got to do the classic strat of run back here to restock my heat in the middle. Alright, there we go. That's another piece of wood, another piece of meat. So far, I have 2 wood, 14 energy, and 1 meat. I'm doing very good on resources. I have enough for 2 fires, one of which I'll have to spend right here. Plus, I'm good on energy for the foreseeable future, especially since I have another meat to restock it. There we go. My meat there. Yeah, I was worried about that. I placed it a bit too far left so I didn't get the last spike. Made that jump a bit tricky. There we go. 24 energy and still an extra piece of wood left. Alright, there's 3 trees on this screen, although I don't know how viable they all are to get. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I have to place a fire here to melt this. Can I hit this tree through the ground there? No. Okay, so this is just kind of a tricky in and out. Hit the tree, come back, hit the tree, come back. So yeah, I guess that 1 piece of wood I had wasn't extra. It totally was needed on this screen, so some of those trees earlier, you know, if you skipped them, if you missed them the first time around, you might have had to go back for them. So it looks like the game certainly allows for backtracking so far. This tree's in a bit of an awkward position because it's kind of far away from any heat source. Actually, is that jump even possible? Oh, am I supposed to kind of go at it from the previous screen, it looks like, from that ledge up top? Let's see how I can do that. So far, every single tree has been necessary, so I don't wanna leave this behind, if at all possible. Ah, I see. So I had to kind of jump above that spike there that makes that path look impossible. That path is impossible. That spike's too high. It's hard for me to count block heights when they're seamless tiles like this. Okay, I don't know if that tree is even possible to reach. Interesting. Could try this jump again. It's pretty close. Maybe it's a red herring and I'm not actually supposed to get this one, you know? Oh, but I'm so close. It feels possible. Okay, I'm gonna give up on it for now. I'm hoping that's not necessary because it's a bit tricky of a jump, if it is possible. So it looks like I can go straight. Oh, nope. I need three wood to make that bridge. Okay, so this is kind of a fun kind of weave in to hit the tree there. I wonder if something like that is possible to get that previous one I was stuck on. I have an idea. This one tree is consuming so much of my time. I wonder if like that? Oh, that is possible. Okay, okay. This is certainly maybe the hardest tree so far. You have to kind of figure out this pretty tight jump and then do it several times in a row. And also don't forget to get your heat. I almost died there from freezing. By the way, I didn't mention it earlier, but the ice cube death effect when you freeze is really cool. Just a good visual touch, and the audio to that's really good too. This game showing why one of our categories is audio visual, because this game certainly deserves recognition for the amount of work put into this art and kind of the ambiance with the sounds and music. Oh, I lagged a bit there. That's so unfortunate timing. Can't pretty consistent at this jump though. Thankfully it's not too hot tight. Your axe has a good amount of reach. There we go, extra wood for me. I'm so glad I got that. I am too much of a completionist to have left that tree behind. Alright, now there's 3 more trees down here plus a pheasant, so looks like I will be eating well. Well, at the same time, it certainly looks like I will need to spend a fire here. No? That didn't get the bridge? Okay. The ice thing? Looks like just out of reach. Okay. Okay, am I gonna want to do it from this here? Nope. I guess the other side there when I loop around. Like here? Okay, that can reach it. Come back here, pheasant. Oh, I walked into a spike. That's so unfortunate. I got the pheasant, got a tree, get some meat cooking. Oh, I just realized I pressed that. Yeah, my tongue. I placed that fire too far to the right. Gotta make sure I get it properly placed to open the bridge, or the ice bridge thing. Okay. That tree seems pretty tricky to get. I should go back for a save here. Oh, you gotta be really precise with that fire placement. I just realized I didn't destroy the ice again. Okay. Alright, now I have a save, so I can safely go get some of these higher trees. That is the trick. It's just a bit tight. There we go. Alright, so there's 3 wood used for a bridge. I still have 1 piece of wood left. Again, I feel like I have just enough wood. It's certainly, this game is kind of demanding precision and getting all the trees. Okay. So you can get through the 16 pixel by just following the blocks up there. This other tree, luckily it's a small tree, so it only requires 2 hits, not 4. And I have time to... Oh, that's so unfortunate. I have time to get over to the fire and warm up, is what I was going to say. But that only matters if you don't go headfirst into the spike. I'm having a ton of fun with this game so far. I really enjoy the 5? Wow, that's a lot of wood. Guess there's gonna be a lot up here. I'm really enjoying this aesthetic, the setting, the gimmicks, everything. Oh, just the kid shattering there is so well done. Yeah, the gameplay is immaculately designed. Certainly an experienced maker. Okay, there is not a save there, so I should be careful. If I waste time getting this pheasant, I won't be able to go to the right, so I gotta get the pheasant and make it back to the fire to save it before I can continue right. Okay, there we go. That was a good quick kill. Hopefully it means I have time, and I do. So I have 2 pieces of meat here. I could go down to that fire to cook them. I'm just going to try to save it, because inevitably I will have a fire further up here. Okay, good. There is a save here, so that means I can get the tree from that save. And I don't have to spend a fire. These trees are a good mechanic because they kind of like, you want to go fast because you're running out of heat, but at the same time, they punish you for going fast by, spawning more avoidances. Oh, and I messed up the jump. I do have to go land on the ground to the left there. Be able to get this jump up. Oh, come on. Oh, just barely close enough. So this is a bridge that requires 1 wood. I don't know why I would build it. I guess maybe it would be able to destroy those. I'd be able to place a fire on the bridge to destroy those ice spikes. Well, let's go see what's over here first. It's interesting. I wonder how I'm supposed to... Because this jump is definitely not possible. I can see how I can get the big tree. I'm wondering how I get that little tree. Do you have to come up from the screen below that? That certainly looks like a possibility. Oh. Oh, my stamina's too low. I ran out somewhere in there. Okay. I'm gonna go back, try to find a way up to get to that. No, there's certainly no way up there. That's weird. I wonder how I'm supposed to get that little tree. Regardless, I will have to go here and cook this meat. Get my prediction earlier was wrong. I never ended up getting our fire. But there we go. Should be fully restocked on energy. Though I guess maybe I wouldn't have to do that if I just built the fire on the bridge, like I think I need to. Yeah, I can certainly get this tree. I don't know how to get the small one. I guess I'd have to... Oh, I'd probably jump down from the top there, and then I can go down to the next screen safely. Yeah, I'm really enjoying kind of the puzzly nature of this so far, both in terms of resource management, but also in terms of trying to figure out how to get some of these dang trees. Like that one, you can just get through the wall. Yeah, I see ice spikes up there, but there's not, it doesn't look like there's a way to destroy them easily. I don't think I can make any fires close enough to that. I plan out what I'm doing on this next screen. Okay. Huh. Is there a place I can place this to destroy all three at once? There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and save that. Well, maybe I should just save that. I don't know if this is worth it, because that costs 2 wood. And I don't know if I'm getting 2 wood out of it. Okay, I'm getting this tree and these 2 small trees, so there's a worthy expenditure. Spend 2 wood to get 3 wood. I'm wondering about these ice spikes up here, because and the ones on the other screen that were to the right. Because it doesn't seem like I both don't have a way to get them, and I don't know what they would do for me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Although I do have to remember energy is a resource too. I've spent a lot of energy doing this. But I am ending up back at the bridge with 6 wood, so I have the room to build the bridge and still have an extra. Ooh, which might be necessary because there's a long stretch there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to do a fire here. It's about to die otherwise. And another long stretch. That's worrying. I'm almost out of wood. Thank God. And when I say almost out of wood, I mean I am out of wood. Thank you. Kid? Is that you? I thought I could do it. I thought I could stop Morena. Morena? Yes, the reason for this endless winter. For years she was contained within this prison, but the flames containing her have finally run out. Can the flames be relit? Yes, but it's no small task. The flames must be that of the sacred fir roots. These roots grow within the prison. Kid, if you think you can do it, there's some supply crates with food, should you need it. Best of luck. I can still barely move. Wish I could be of more help. Alright, so I unlocked a new resource, this sacred wood. Alright, and I get food from the crates. TBA. Alright, so I guess this game's still a work in progress if there's more things going to be over there. Let's go in here. Oh, okay, it's a boss fight. I was wondering if this was going to be like a big dungeon or what. So it looks like I've got to light the fires like up here. Okay. Well, let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, see that fire's in place now. It's damaging the boss, the snowstorm up there. And there's the boss music. You know, I was wondering there's no music, but ooh, had to place that fire a bit early. But thankfully, there's another route here. Oh crap! All right, this is a really cool fight. I like the integration of the game's mechanics into the boss fight. Okay, so it looks like my energy does cap out as 20 there, because that box of food only gave me a little. So I should save those boxes for when I'm actually low. So it looks like the roots kind of grow in random spots. I've got both fires lit. Let's see how it's damaging the boss. It is, but it's a bit slow. So I wonder if the fires go out eventually. Presumably they do. Just to give me something to do with more of this wood. Dang. It certainly so far feels a bit tougher than it looks. You know, I'm not expecting to die any of these times, and suddenly I am. I love the like kind of silent intro with the boss kind of then kicking in once you light the first fire. Oh, okay, so it looks like she attacks them, and you don't want to be near it. But then after the attack, you go back and light it again. Oh, this fruit's growing upside down. Interesting. So far, it seems like every time I go over, I can get 2 roots. So I can spend one on the ground there to be kind of a safe spot, and then spend the other to light the fire. Oh, what even hit me there? Wow. Okay, that's about halfway. This boss is really cool so far. You know, something about this boss with kind of like the music kick in and kind of going back and forth. It really reminds me of the final boss of Eclipse, which is a pretty fun boss, so certainly a compliment. Yeah, I don't know if these boxes of food are one-time use or if they restock over time or something. So I don't know how much of a trouble energy is going to be this fight. Oh, right, don't go there yet. Oh, wow. So this game feels complete. That TBA over there seems to imply that there's more game left to come. But it really feels like a finished product to me, you know? This is like a final boss fight and everything. So I'm excited to see what kind of like additional storylines or areas might get implemented over to the right there. Well, maybe that's just gonna be, maybe that's just a joke or a Easter egg of some sort. This crossing in the middle is like so precarious because the bullets are coming out like right next to your head. Those boxes do give you like a full energy restock, though they put you up to 20 it looks like, so maybe it's worth it to wait even longer. I'm getting it there when I'm at 5 energy, but if I wait a bit longer, no, because then I only have enough to destroy 1 tree. But since I have to destroy 2 every time I cross over, I need 6 energy. So I think that is probably the best place to restock. Of course, it's certainly still possible to go over, destroy one route, get myself down to 2 energy or whatever. I don't place one there. And then go back for the other route. So maybe if I end up needing to maximize my energy completely and like utterly, I can do that strat. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of assume that we don't need to completely min-max energy. And just restock when I have a good chance. So now it gets a bit trickier as these ring attacks come in. So now's a good time to check, can I restock? Okay, I can seem to restock indefinitely from those, so I don't really have to worry about energy. All I have to do is make sure I have, you know, times to go restock on energy. Oh, that's unfortunate. That bullet was curving just a slight amount, and it got me. Yeah, good to know energy's not a problem for the fight. All I have to worry about is getting the wood, placing my fires down, and just hitting that crate every once in a while. Damn. Oh man, probably should have tried to do that. This buff is really tricky because it kind of encourages it going fast because you're running out of heat pretty quickly. So you do have to hurry to an extent, so you know, you kind of can't take all the time in the world dodging. But at the same time, these are like fast projectiles that are coming out like right above you. Going fast can be your death sometimes. So you gotta kind of find the appropriate balance. Oh, man. And those food crates, getting them is a bit trickier than it looks, because you do have to like kind of go into that little cubby and get trapped with the bullets. This is just a really fun, you know, arena design. Kind of encourages like a lot of different, a lot of different activities: chopping, lighting the fires, dodging, getting food, and you have to be going back and forth the entire time. And it's kind of a mix of like you have to go back and forth to like get the roots and stuff, but at the same time you also have to occasionally stand still and just like bask in the fire while you're waiting for the big snowballs to come and douse the flames. So yeah, it seems like each set of fires I do is about a quarter of the health bar, so just have to do the same thing 4 times. Which is a tricky task, you know, I've only gone 2 so far. Ooh, that was a close one. These like triple bullets that kind of expand, they're terrifying. So is everything else, as instanced. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. This boss fight really feels like you're in a snowstorm, you know, because these projectiles are so, like, chaotic, and there's several different kinds of projectiles, and they're all kind of hard to read. They travel in different ways, they curve sometimes, they're coming from different places. It really feels like the kind of chaos of snowflakes coming down. Oh, and I was just too slow there. Damn. I just got hell left into that. Should have been a bit more careful, but I was worried about time. Gosh, this root spawn's so far away. Barely had time for that. Alright, ring attack. Oh no. Wow, that's a bit unfair. They're so far away. I had no time at all. That maybe has become my first complaint so far. It's a minor thing, but just like RNG has the potential to kind of screw you if they spawn all your roots far away. Alright, circle phase again. Oh, I barely made that. Come on, come on. No! Oh, so close. Oh. Okay. Almost got walled off there. That was scary. Oh no. See what I mean? I think there's nothing I could have done there. I realized I didn't fully stock my heat up there, but thankfully it doesn't matter. I guess what I could be doing is placing my ground fires more towards the center, so they like get my heat up a little bit, and I have less travel time to the other side. That could probably help alleviate the dangers of a route spawning too far away. I should have gone back to fire there. Thought I had time though. Yeah, but in this case, the fire, my ground fire has dissipated by the time I'm lighting up the big fire. So I don't have time to like refresh my energy with the ground fire. And there, now I don't have a ground fire that's close to center because I was so low on time getting it. Oh, and that's really unfortunate. My game just lagged a bit. Thankfully, I'm fine. I was trying to min-max there. Probably shouldn't have. Oh man. You played a little bit safer there. Should have just sat back at the fire and bided my time. Instead try to do those really tight dodges. Having a fire that far in the center really makes this travel a lot easier, but unfortunately it's not always viable to have a fire that far out. Oh, I didn't see that until it was too late. Another way this boss fight really feels like a snowstorm. It has so many like white projectiles on the kind of gray background and like the actual like snow flurries coming down. Some of the projectiles are a bit hard to see, which is, you know, in this case a good thing. It kind of adds to the chaos, adds to the feeling of being trapped in a storm. This is it's a very, good feeling boss with the aesthetic. And I totally forgot what I was doing there. Oh man. So it's a bit hard to tell whether you'll get past one of these projectiles or you'll die to it. But that is entirely on me. I'm not very good at reading fights like this. Oh, well, looks like I'm screwed here. Damn. That's unfortunate. I wish there was a sign in place to prevent that from happening. Oh. Jump straight into that. I feel like at least one of the routes should be guaranteed to spawn closer to you, because if they both spawn in the corner there, it does definitely seems kind of impossible. Actually, even that one I spent a lot of time dodging, I barely made it, and that was a really close route. Oh crap, I need to heat up here. That was pretty close, but luckily I managed to make it back to my fire in time. And luckily, this route spawned pretty far out, so I can get to it easily. That's an unfortunate projectile spawn. Got trapped real quick there. Oh man, that was really close. Oh, well, this sucks. Okay, I just discovered you can hit that fire from the bottom there. That actually makes a huge difference. And also, I guess I should remember that those top fires are they last forever until the end of the phase. So you can pretty safely go back to them if you're spending too long dodging. Yeah, the revelation that you can hit these from the bottom is massive. I think that's pretty much all I needed. And I should be able to survive now, even if the roots are further away. Well, so that is so long as I have the big fire lit. Like in this one, I have to go to the left here, without a big fire being lit. So if that had spawned too far away, I wouldn't be able to refresh my heat with the big fire from the bottom. So that could still screw you. But like on this transition, oh wow, that's a heart attack. But I'm not sure I could have hit the fire from the bottom if I needed to warm up. Got pretty close to the end there, just needed one more cycle, but that rain attack is, you know, terrifying. I guess with this refresh from the bottom strat, I don't actually need to use both of my wood there. So now I have an extra wood going for me. Okay, that is a huge strat then. That makes so much difference. Like in this, those roots could have been too far away, but I have an extra piece of wood going for me. Okay, that seems that's a bit hard to figure out, but once you figure it out, it makes the rest of the boss fight, you know, easier, that is. And it kind of alleviates the RNG. So that's a really good, like, emergent mechanic to figure out, because you're kind of feeling like, oh wow, this has the potential to screw you with RNG. But then you just realize that you can take advantage of the big fires from the bottom, and from that you realize you can save some wood, and now suddenly I'm sitting here with 3 extra wood. And that's gonna make the rest of this fight so much easier for me. Oh, I misread that though. Yeah, this is a really cool boss fight, and I love when boss fights have, like, learning aspects, kind of like emergent discoveries, where something that felt unfair, you realize, oh, there's actually a way around that. This bot seems, oh, well, that's just my bad. This bot's really cool in that it has like kind of learning aspects and just like pure skill, pure reading. I love when bosses have learning like that, you know? Even if you're like not the best at dodging, there's still something you can do with like your mind and figure out a new tactic or a new way to dodge things or a new way to get around the arena to help you get through the boss fight. You know, one boss fight that I think does that really well is the Crimson final boss, you know? That boss fight felt like so much of my improvement in it was not like improving my skill, but just like learning about the fight and learning how to dodge these attacks safely. And this fight, of course, makes them both, which is good too. You know, there's a lot of skill inherent in dodging all these attacks, and there's also learning aspects and figuring out like what are the best strategies to do, and you know, how do you survive this? How do you stop RNG from screwing you over? How do you take advantage of the resources around here? Took an extra energy stock up there because I figure, you know, I don't know why I'm like waiting till I need them to do it when I figured out that they are kind of infinite. You know, that looked like a close call. I barely got to fire in time, but I still had extra wood. If I had needed to, I would have been able to light a fire without having lit the big one first and had the extra time to dodge. Like here, I kind of made a mistake. I'm kind of caught on the open. Oh, I died to a projectile, but I was able to light a fire there. What kept me alive because I had extra wood. See, it would have been dead there if I hadn't figured out this wood strat. Because those roots had both spawned far away. But I'm fine. I know I'm just kind of repeating the same points here a lot, but I really like that boss design. Where you can figure something out, if you're clever, that kind of makes it more consistent. And it's not like it's like unreasonable to figure out. Throughout the rest of the game, you've been kind of taught that, you know, you can hit the fires through walls. Because that's required in a few other places. And so if you apply the same logic here, you can see that you could do that here, and then you can figure out that you can conserve your wood, and suddenly it's, you know, it's a lot easier. This boss is such a good way to cap off the game. It kind of like, I've talked a lot about how the boss really makes you feel like you're stuck in a snowstorm and how cool that is, and that just really captures off the like aesthetic vibes of the entire game. The entire game has like felt so good. It's felt like you had this dark atmosphere, had this really immersive visual and sound design, and this boss kind of encapsulates that by like designing the attacks and such stuff. Oh crap! I'm out of stamina. That's so unfortunate. I forgot to get energy. Yeah, this boss fight really encapsulates the immersion of the like sound and visual design in such a cool way. And it's also such a fun fight, taking advantage of like all the mechanics. You know, it's so hectic. You have to manage your heat. You have to like chop things. You have to get your food, and you have to dodge all the attacks all at the same time. And I love bosses where there's like several things going on at once like that. Although I wish I was a bit better at it. I'm certainly struggling. Not the game's fault, though. Try not to die to this again. Try to. Oh, I almost got hit by a small one from behind. Oh my god, I need to suspend a fire there. Which is fine because I have extra wood. But I wasn't able to jump up and hit from the bottom there because I was so hectic in the dodges. Still have a bit of extra wood. Still have plenty of energy. I do look like I'm almost done here. But oh. Accidentally burnt all my extra wood there by just fat fingering. I should really, I wish I wasn't up here with this laser attack. It's very tight dodging it here, but I had to stay by the fire. And that's the end. Get to see the sun again. Gain some extra wood just in case there's a second boss outside. Obviously not, but wow, what a game. There's the sun. Oh, that's such a good game. I'm so happy with this one. Like the graphics are fantastic, the visual effects and the audio just so immersive, such like the dark atmosphere. It was so good. With Moreno's defeat, the sun has returned to the skies at last. And the gameplay was really fun, the resource management aspect, trying to figure out how to get all these different trees that were scattered around. Just a wonderful game. Kid and Nicholas have finally returned home. Yet, Vivian, Nicholas's wife, is nowhere to be seen. Wait for the full release to get the true ending. Thank you for playing. So I was right, there was more coming. Guess we have to find... I guess I did have that extra wood there. Gotta burn down your house, Nicholas. Oh no, I destroyed the dresser. Okay, can't leave this part. Wow. I'm excited for full release. I want to see more of this game. This is so cool. Well, see y'all next time.